Just getting the things interoperable didn't really solve the issue. So on one hand, they want interoperable. On the other hand, it is a complex ecosystem.
Breaking down some false barriers that's been put up as we've grown as an ecosystem, having a national strategy is a really important place to start.
You're also talking to the most skeptical audience in the world. Digital health companies, the best ones, have clinicians at the table. They bring them in early and they engage them often.
It's sort of a catch-22 with our early stage companies because they often don't have the pilot partners yet. Burnout is a huge issue right now. So I think there's this also hesitancy of having to deal with training, and these solutions are actually have the power and the ability to democratize care and reduce a lot of burdens, but based on still the fragmented ways systems are set up, it's a really challenging time to introduce what still feel like novel concepts.
In general, physicians don't really have a boss in the way that other people think, right? So we have chairmen, but they don't actually tell you how to practice on the day-to-day level. And so when you're trying to introduce something new, you do have to show not only the efficacy that you're saying that you have the data, but then also you really have to do a lot to convince physicians that it's going to be safe and to the quality and standard of care. Medical education bodies have said, hey, telehealth and digital health are going to be big topics. Now, core competencies that have to be taught in medical schools, that's huge.
We've had some of our CEOs, our board is made up of CEOs of hospitals and health systems, and they've said that in 1 month they've achieved more than they've achieved in years out of necessity.
The payers don't want to pay for something until they can see the ROI, and then the physicians don't want to adopt it if it's not going to be paid for. So I was interviewing Dr. Shantanu Nandi, and he said to me, medicine moves at the speed of trust.
A platform brought to the industry with the right governance models so that it can be trusted.
Innovating is going to happen regardless. So how do we get everyone else to catch up?
Policy ultimately drives the incentives for change.
How something gets paid for drives how it gets adopted. It's not broken. It's actually doing exactly what it was designed to do.